please introduce yourself to me? Tell me a little about you and about your experience in crypto and in your professional life too.
Okay, hello, Benson. Nice to meet you. I'm Octavian Dev. Most of my guys know me, but my name is Nenad. I'm a guy from Belgrade, Serbia. So in crypto, I've been from long, from starting points. So I passed all those roller coasters and upsides and downs. Actually, I'm in my professional way. I'm a master in history of art, so it's kind of funny, for the crypto. But I'm in love with the computers from a start when I was a kiddo. So I opened the PCs, first PCs. You probably know the Commodores. Someone of you knows that Commodores, Ataris, and so on. And then later I started, to work on websites, design, and so on. And also art helped me to design very fast, anything actually. And after that, I moved to crypto. So in crypto, I had the first token. I made it for a game for myself. I wanted to make a big project. The time was first Airs 20 tokens were coming out. I made Airs 20 token. It's still, I think, somewhere on the network. It's called Cultural Heritage Token. So it's on Airs 20 platform, Ethereum platform. Actually, like this is the same because you all know that BSC is just a copy of fork of the Ethereum. So that in that time I managed to get on CoinGecko in one day. So because there were not few coins and they were
We're
happy
happy.
to give me a spot because the first R token and so on, so on. And also after that, I moved to BSC because I saw the problem with Ethereum that will come, and it come now. Now this is all just normal for us who are long in crypto. So, but the main thing here now on this BSC market is that too many scams are here. So that's the main problem here, and that's why I changed the strategy for my members and holders. I decided to launch first small game, then launch the token. But as I saw too many fears here, and no one wants to like invest. They just want a big hype and that's it, and invest like $50 and get millions. So we all follow on the news and the fairy tales, but in my case, this token was actually first a fund, then a gaming and NFT project. So in a first way, I just implemented these simple games on Google Play. So you just run, jump, and so on. It's nothing special. The next game will be on Google on App Store. Sorry, for iOS and like for iPhones, iPads, and so on. Because I saw that most of them are using this. I'm actually in love with the Android because Android is much more easier for to do whatever you want. Like if some of people here probably knows those working with application and so on. So for me, SDK and other platform for working is much more simpler than for years. But okay, probably you guys from the United States, you used on EOS, it's normal because it's working 100% there, but in Europe it's not working 100% how it should be. So
So
actually,
actually,
Android is much better. That's why I created first game on Android because the main population were European when we started. And probably most of the people will ask why too many private holders with 3% because I gave that reward because they trust because they all gave directly to my wallet, not any like not DXSale, not the Pink Sale, directly to the wallet that I control, BNB for the start. So I put that BNB in the liquidity. They all know that, and of course they got 3 billion of tokens in a pair with one BNB. So I know it's a lot, and but I had to start it like this because I had two projects before. We invested a lot. It was a bad Dodge coin. It was very honest thing, and we wanted to make a charity token for the kids only. But after all, most of people they want profit, and that's it. So that's why I decided to change the way and give them like reward token in Dogecoin. You can do rewards in any coin you want, but if this is a Floki,
Hey,
so I decided to be a Doge. So
hey, David.
that's
Sorry to cut you off. A lot of folks just sort of came into the room, so I didn't know if you wanted to just give like a high level sort of overview of like the project, the token, that kind of stuff.
I was,
Because I just gave a lot of detail. The high
I was
level
just
stuff.
about I was just about to jump into that. I was just about to ask Octavian a little about, the overview of the project and why is why is this project interesting as a short-term and long-term investment, and also what's the meaning of Flocky Games and why did you come up with Flocky Games at the end of the day? So if you could kind of like give us a little summary of the whole kind of like creation story, and also where are you planning to take this, and what is the potential in this? We're more than happy to hear and to listen to you. Thank you.
okay. Regarding the name, I just use the name as most of our devs use it because of the initial hype. So Floki is just another dog in this crypto galaxy. But the difference between other Flokis and this Floki Games token is that we will have a utility, and we will have also short-term and long-term holders. It's always like that. But our main objective is to have a stable meme, but with the utility token. So token will be mostly potential for the games and also for the NFT market. So my plan in next phases of this token is to implement new and bigger games that will implement NFT inside. So we will create NFT market. One will be for the gaming. The other NFT will be part of mine because I'm art historian. So any artist in a group, a member, can make some art, and we can put it on our NFT market. Also, it can be in a Flocky games or a token or in a BNB initial. So so to be short, like that's the plan, and I know that most of people are always for the hype, but I learned some lessons in this crypto market, and I look different on this like crypto coaster. So if you know what you're doing and what your plans are, then moon is soon. So and this token will implement also government's ecosystem if for all other tokens that can be attached on us. So all those Floki, Doge, Mini, Kishu, anyone who has some game or NFT can be in the future attached to our ecosystem. So that's mainly the plan of this token. If we succeed, of course, it all depends on the holders.
Great. Yeah, I mean, yes, it's a holder game. We know that in the BSC, it is a holder game. I've always said it. When the holders ask you for a moonshot, oh, why don't we go up? Why don't we go up? Because you're selling. So, that's true. How do you expect to keep the holders holding? Like, what plans do you have to motivate the holders to hold? Because at the end of the day, you need to be the one motivating the holders to hold. Otherwise, if you don't give them a reason, they won't hold for long. So, what are your plans for that, Octavian?
Yes, regarding the this whole holding stuff. The main thing is first you need to have a nerves in this crypto market. So the second thing is that you need to provide people something. First, you need to provide the trust. So at start, I locked my wallet. So I didn't got Dodge rewards. Everyone got Dodge rewards. So for me, it's okay because because I got games in other like cryptos, and I got losses, and I used to this. So for me, I don't look on Floki games as a mean of getting me richer. So I look at it one project. So all depends in the trust first, mainly. The second in this crypto, I know that everyone on the top will sell. It's normal because you need to take out your initial investments. I always say that to my holders because, to be honest, it's the truth. Doesn't hurt it, you know. So that's why I can't tell them hold. I just can tell them what our plans are, and I'm doing these plans. And like I said, I did the game before I launched the token. So if I said I'm preparing EOS in 2 3 days, it will be on the App Store in 2 3 days. The next we will have a new next game also on the Google Play Store. It will be with the leaderboard. So I will implement rewards in the Floki Games token. So top players will get the Floki Games token rewards from our
From our
marketing wall. And the main thing, sorry, and the main thing is that marketing wallet is showed to people, so community can decide what we do. So if we decided like to be on your AMA, that's it. But they will decide the future of the project, not just Mark, because I think that all these BEP20 like Mimi tokens should be like that because they're at the start community tokens, you know.
Right. Yeah, we agree with that. I'd say even the biggest planned and most solid projects stand by and depend on the community. So I think all tokens in Binance Smart Chain should be community based, at least in the in the first 6 months or a year of growth. Um, okay, well that sounds good. Now, what about the games? You're talking about games, but you're not really telling our investors what are the games about. What kind of games are these? Is it a competitive game? Is it what kind of games are these?
Uh, these first games are just simple run and jump games. The next games in a project will be much more competitive. So it will be multiplayer. It will be like NFT, like I said. So all users can use their NFTs in a gaming. But like I said, first it all depends on the project. So if holders can stay, so we can have now next initial pump for it, then the next bigger and better games will come. So in my plan, I already have some first core of the game. So it will be like arcade multiplayer game because I think this is the best now in this market because the young ones they love those shooting and shooting games and so on and fighting games, you know. And so main thing is that those games will be on NFT. So that's the focus.
Great, great. That sounds lovely. Okay, so far, Octavian, we've been talking a little about the overall project you're presenting here tonight. There are a lot of things we're going to be covering. There are a lot of things I want to be asking you. Now, one of the questions is why did you decide to give rewards in Dogecoin? I know you can choose any reward as well as you can change it in the course. You are able to change it if you want to, but why did you choose Dogecoin as a first reward for your token?
Well, why Dodge? Because we all know that it's the first meme token that lasted so long. That's why I wanted to give him like a reward. So that's why I choose him, not other like BNB or like USDT or something. I first wanted Dodge because the Dodge had some good stuff. Even it started as a fun, you know. And we all know the story about the creator of the Dodge, how he, sold his coins too early. I also sold my Dogecoin, sir. So now I would be like six digits, maybe close to million now with those market cap, I think. Yeah. So I regret, of course, but you know, you need to forget yourself if you want to succeed, because this is crypto, and that's why I choose Dodge, because you know, he's a king of all those meme tokens for me.
Got it. That's a great explanation. Okay, so I wanted to jump into the next question that I had, which is, of course, the NFTs in development that you guys are presenting. I know NFTs are trending. It is
Yeah,
for most
yeah.
coins a marketing strategy. The fact of having NFTs. Do your NFTs have any utility? Are they merely, aesthetic NFTs to keep in the wallet? Do they have utility in regards to the token or externally? Tell us a little about the development of these NFTs.
Well, regarding plans for our NFTs, are of course there will be useful NFTs. So buying of the NFTs will boost our token. It's normal. So we'll do it for rebuying, and we'll do it for burning. So the other thing in these NFTs, there will be two types of NFTs. One type will be for just for gaming, so the players will use that NFTs in the game. The other NFTs will be just like artist NFTs. So you will like buy some art. Now it's famous. Now it's like it's now time. Like these NFTs are. Well, I'm an old-fashioned guy, so I used to paint things. Actually, I work for some auction houses and some private buyers, and so I look differently on art. But well, I used on this now this NFT art. It's not bad actually. I found a very good artist there. Probably someone who couldn't be shown publicly with a normal type of branding. Now they have a chance. So that's why I'm now fan of NFTs. I have a few of them. So I think it's a good chance for a young artist. For myself, my opinion as a curator, and
That's great. That sounds perfect. Okay, well, we talked about a lot of things that I wanted to cover, which is great. We've covered a lot of different aspects. One of the aspects that I want to jump in right now, it is of course the tokenomics. You already talked a little about the rewards and so, but you didn't specify about the numbers and why did you choose those numbers? And also, Octavian, I want to be talking about the marketing plans that you have in the future. But first, let's talk a little about the tokenomics, about the taxes, and about everything related to your token in regards to numbers.
well, in regards to numbers, the tokenomics. First, I will give some tax breakout. Tax breakout is just it's simple. It's 30%, taxes for all buys and sells. I didn't do it like to separate, like to punish the sellers, because someone used this. I didn't want it. So if you want to sell, you can sell. It's a free market. So in this tax breakout, there we have 5% in rewards for the holders in Dogecoin. 5% goes to marketing wallet, and 3% goes to liquidity. So maybe we should do it bigger tax for liquidity, because now the liquidity is not too much. But okay, community will vote and will decide. And regarding the total amount of tokens, I put 100 billion. Like I think it's enough, because too many like hundred quadrillions and so on, so on. I didn't want to do the burns, so we can do the burn in the future if we need to boost it. If you need to catch a time for, if we need to catch some other tokens that are already listed or so on. But that's why is that amount of tokenomics. So I think it's pretty much okay. So in also in the case of our plans and so on, if we succeed, in the future because I'm the dev that are not telling fairy tales. So it all depends of us. So if we are holding strong, we can succeed, and if we succeed, so we'll obtain large numbers, in dollars for a token like Floki games. So this token will be like some kind of government token in the ecosystem. But these are the plans for the future. So it all depends, of the market, of holders and everything. I will try to do my best. I'm always transparent. I'm always with the people. I always show. I do the docs. I do the KC if needs in any case. So that's from me. So they wanted to lock the wallet. I locked the wallet. So uh, we can do other stuff, but the main thing is that this is democracy token. Democracy is just on paper now in the world. So I put it like real in the token. So we all vote.
Well, that sounds good. That sounds good. I think there is no such a thing as a real democracy in the world. I hope you guys follow the standards and the ethics of democracy, as you said. Again, I do think there will always have to be someone, making the last decisions if you want the whole thing to run well, and that's going to be you at the end of the day. So, kind of like a
Yes,
perfect democracy,
yes,
but
yes, yes, something like that, like one of 100. So I will be, we will be all the same, but maybe sometimes I will need to do some decisions when we
correct.
want, succeed. So, but in some cases, like in marketing, in some project that I can say, like, let's vote, will we go to the Google app or to sorry to Google Play Store or App Store or something like that, then I let choose to the community and so on. But the main thing is that we have our plan, and other things like main things for the core of the token, I will do, and some of the first holders, so they're now in the governance of the token and helping me out in all of those things. So this is a really community token. That's why I didn't invest in some like admins that are doing a job for X tokens. I don't like that. So if you want a real token, real hype, the holder must be also the guy who will chill in the group and who will do some stuff as an admin.
That sounds really good, Octavian. Okay, guys. I mean, it's been a lovely chat so far about the project. I don't think I'm missing too much. If you think that I am missing something or that you want to say something that we have not covered, you can say it now, Octavian. Like you can tell the investors now what you think or things that you think we missed during the AMA.
Well, you ask everything what is important in these type of tokens. So thank you very much for that. But in the case of investors, I can tell them do your own research. So if you trust us, join us. If you don't, this is the open market. A lot of tokens on this planet. You see how much tokens are going in, going out. So a lot of scams, unfortunately. But I passed a lot of that. So my wallet is full of scamming tokens. So, but the thing is, it's some kind also of school. So you see how they think, what they do, and how to stop them. So that's why I changed the plan, and I wanted to show to people that real stuff can exist on this market, BSC market, and real devs, and open for everyone. So that's for me.
That makes full sense and is very clear. Wonderful. Thank you, Octavian, for sharing. We're going to jump into questions now. A lot of the time, our investors have great questions about the project that we present. So we're going to have a bit of time for questions right now. Okay. We have Safi Firas at first. Hello, Safi.
Hi Benson, hi Octavin.
Right?
Yeah, my question is that there are lots of scam right now going on. So how we can identify that this platform is okay?
Well, okay, I will tell you something from technical side. Uh, well, first thing you need to read the contract. You need to know this. So, well, now they implemented a lot of inside things in the contract that you can't see. So, you need to be very good to see it. So, but there are some few websites like Honeypot Checker, some sniffer bots and something that can help you to see is this contract okay or not. Well, the main thing is that now they found a new way to cheat the people. Like they go okay on the contract goes okay, everything in the BC scan and so on. It goes out on the pancake straight, not any problems. You see the tags are going, buy and sells are going, but they instantly change the tags. So at the start, it's not the honeypot, but at the end, it is. So that's the main thing, in this. And they usually do it when they tell you they will renounce the ownership. So for me, that's the stupidest thing now on this BCC market. Why you should renounce the ownership when you have the audit agencies? Also, the next, if you plan to do on the CXC exchanges, like centralized exchanges, you need to do audit. So who's gonna do it? That's why I'm telling all the people in those communities tokens that when they say they have renounced the ownership, blah blah blah. I passed all those things, so don't believe in that. No one creates this for nothing. If they said we created this token, we don't know, we don't own anything. It's impossible. So like I own now 6% of the token, but I lost. My holders all got Dodge rewards. I didn't get it. My stupidity, But it's all depends of the people, who is the
Yes,
dev
yes, yes.
behind. That's it.
Thanks, thanks.
Thank you, Zafi. Thank you for comment and thank you for your question. We got CR613.
How
Hello.
you doing?
I
So I've spoken to Octavian. I've been on here in this group for the last couple of days, and I've been around in crypto for the last couple of years. I don't so much have a question for him. It's more, I have a lot of faith. You can tell when somebody's genuine and not a scammer. And I've put my money and I can sleep at night with this project. This is my opinion, and I trust in him, and I think we can grow dramatically soon.
thank you.
Wonderful. I'm happy you believe in it, CR. That is a lovely speech. And I hope that, you know, the project goes to where it has to go, and I wish a lot of prosperity to you and your project too, Octavian. So of course, we're all here to look for success, and if you win and your project wins, all the investors win too. So of course, that is what I wish, that every project was successful. So I hope that is true, and I hope that you guys make it to success too. Let's jump into the next question with, oh, my man Maximus. Only one question, Maximus, please, not 10.
You got it. I promise I won't go beyond, man. So for the in-game, for the game, for the games you're about to play, right? Do you have sort of like an in-game tutorial for, let's say, non-crypto enthusiasts or people who are not really gamers? Like, you get what I'm saying? Is there some tutorial, something in the game, an education, or something of that sort for non-crypto enthusiasts or for non-gamers?
Understand. Something for them. Well, the main thing is those rewards. So the other thing is that if the game succeed and also we gain more members and the holders, all holders of the Floki Games token will get their profits.
No. That's my question. My question is, in the game, right? Is there a tutorial, like an instruction lesson about
Sorry.
cryptos?
Yes. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
about
didn't hear that.
cryptos and then
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the games. Uh-huh.
yeah.
For
It will
those who are
be.
not
It will
really
be.
crypto enthusiasts, or for those who are also non-gamers, you get it?
Understand. This
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
probably the question regarding the more specific games like NFTs. So for that, it will be all instructed on the website how you do it, how you use the game, what is NFT, for what you're using it, and everything. So there'll be all infos about that on the website, but in a future time. But these games are now that is on a Google Play Store is a simple game where kids can play. So this first game has, I think, 6 levels. So it's just a jump and run and so on. Like we old guys know Super Mario. I don't know. So probably most of you know that. So, but
Uh,
regarding your question and the infos, yes, it will be, but for the much serious games, like games that implement NFTs and play to earn.
okay. All right. Thank you. One question as promised.
you so much, Maximus. It's not a problem, honestly. It's just about being fair with all the investors. They all want to ask questions. You're a super smart person and very creative with your questions too, Maximus. So I know you want to ask 20 questions every time, but you can do it in private. You have their Telegram chat there. You can always
Yeah,
join
no
them
problem.
and ask them anything you need. We're gonna jump into
He
another.
can DM me if he wants, so no problem.
Exactly.
I'm open for
Just
people. So
DM Octavian directly. He'll
yeah.
definitely reply to you. A lovely guy. Thank you so much, Octavian. We're going to give a chance to Stefano, my friend. My,
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello. I just want to ask one simple question, but I think it's important. What is, in your opinion, the strong point that characteristic that your token, and what can distinguish it from the others token? What's the different, the most important one, in your opinion?
In my opinion, the most important difference for all other tokens, it's not a fairy tale. It's not based of some tale that the game will go, that game will be, and so on. That's why I implemented first the game, then the token. So this token will provide to people. So this is my difference from others. But most of the tokens are simple to this, like in rewards and so on. It's not like I reinvented the wheel, you know.
Yeah, that's true. It's more. It's important to listen to the investors too. You can ask them what to do in the future. You can ask so many things to them, and then can share their ideas maybe and help you.
Yes, yes,
So I
yes.
think
That's why I am open in the community, and I always ask the community. So, is there any question that you want to ask? Do you have some suggestions? We are open to discuss. It's not a problem in our community.
okay. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Stefano. Love to see
Ciao.
you
Ciao.
around. Also from my home country, Italy. So great having you,
Io
Stefano.
parlo italiano. Oh.
Parli italiano? Ah,
Sì,
perfetto.
esatto, perché io c'ho appartamento in Italia, io sempre in Italia. Sì.
Perfetto. No, io sono italiano, anche Stefano è
Sì, è
italiano.
vero, perché Benson io, io ho pensato altro, ok.
Perfect.
Io ho studiato a Roma, a università, a studia di master.
Perfect. Just to translate, guys. So Octavian is from Serbia, but he speaks Italian very well because he studied in Italy and also has a house in Italy. So great, that's amazing, Octavian. Let's get into the last question of
La
the night.
Sapienza, tu conosci La Sapienza?
La
Sì,
sapienza, ovvio, sì, sì, ovvio, ovvio.
esatto.
Parte benissimo. Okay, so let's get into the last question of the night. We're gonna get with Joshua Crowley. Hi, brother. So happy to see you again, Joshua.
Hi,
Hey, what's
Joshua.
up, guys? Just a quick question. Could you tell me the size of the download? I know it's kind of silly, but I'm just curious.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
The size of the download for iOS.
For okay, for audits. Yeah, we have a plan audit. So we will choose community will choose who to hire for audit actually, because contract is okay. It's on a BScan. It's verified. We don't have any issues. So we'll just choose the audit company who will do it. So it all depends on the community what they decide. For me, for my side, I am also always open to do KAC and everything. So regarding this.
Does that answer your question, Joshua?
Yeah, no, I was wanting to know the size of the download. Like
The size of the download, as in the file.
correct.
I heard audits. So
Yeah, me
You're
too.
fine. I'm at work. I'm sorry, guys.
That's
no
okay,
problem.
brother. No problem. The
Yeah.
size of the download, like how big is the file when you download it?
Yeah, when you download, sorry, regarding what? Because I
The
didn't
game,
understand.
the game in the app in the Play Store.
In the Play Store, I think it's a small in some megabytes. It's not huge. That game in the Play Store. You have it Super Floki. It's called Super Floki by Floki Games Token. You just type it in a Google Play Store. It's
Okay.
few megabytes.
And
I
that
can't
comes out,
remember.
and that's not out yet. That comes out in 3 days, correct?
The next for App Store, I hope in 3 days. It all depends of the app. So not regarding us, we will do all the stuff regarding implementing on account. So we just need to wait to submit, and that's it. Because they
Perfect.
usually they are fast. Sometimes they are. That's why I didn't want to tell. It will be tomorrow because I think 2 to 3 days it will be for App Store for iPhone players.
All right. Perfect. Appreciate it.
Appreciate having you once again. Thank you so much, Joshua. Let's do something. You know, if we cover all questions here, people are not going to feel interested in joining your channel. I want to encourage every single one of you to join his channel, and of course, join the Telegram chat. They will be helping you there, and they will be answering your questions there too. Okay. Very important that you guys do your own research in every project that we present here. I want to say it once again. We vet all the projects deeply. We make sure that the devs are doxed live or in private to us, and we make sure that they have a good crypto background. But that literally doesn't mean anything. So please do your own research. We trust Octavian here tonight. He seems like a great guy, but you never know. And I am reminding this every single AMA that we have now, Octavian, because like last week we had a guy come in here on video and honeypot. You know, he honeypotted like 800 BNB or something like that, like a crazy amount. So yeah, make sure that you guys do your own research. Talk to Octavian in private too if you have questions. He will be there answering your questions. And with that said, Octavian, before we finish, I want you to tell us and sell us your product in a few sentences now. If you had to sell your token, Floki Games, to someone in a few sentences, how would you sell me your business? How would you sell me your token?
Well, regarding Floki Games token, our differences are transparency and our productivity. So we implement and we give before we do something in the market before any listing, before any launch, and before or anything. So I provided the game to play, and also the next game will come in our token as we planned. So our own main difference, maybe not, I don't know, because there are a lot of tokens and this is it's a large market. So I always tell, do your own research. So I know I heard for a lot of them, and also I heard for that. story regarding this honeypot. So it's not the first, it's not the last. So people, it's all up to you. I can only answer your question. I can only tell what are my plans and the plans of our community. So you all feel free to join. You don't need to buy it. You can come, ask whatever you want regarding tokenomics, regarding wallets also, because all our wallets are open so you can see. So we will show you what is locked, what is a marketing wallet, what is their wallet, what's locked, what's not, and so on. Also, our big holders are have their own group, like whales. They're holding it together, so you can join if you're a whale, if you're not. And of course, I can't tell you to like hold it. You know, it's a free market, so you all have your lives and your problems and your things that need to do. So if you need someday to sell it, you just sell it. So I'm that kind of dev. I don't tell like don't sell, don't buy it, blah blah blah. Just do your own research because you know it's at the end this is crypto market. But for all of us, this market gives us a financial freedom that we need because in these times that are very troubled times and the governments are squeezing us on all ways they can, and they are telling us that the crypto is nothing. It's like gambling and so on and so on. But the big guys have their wallets. So do your own research and use your brain.
Lovely. Shows full transparency from you, Octavian. I love that. I love how you managed to talk more in for the people than for yourself and for your own profit, as in buy my token is great. You did a little bit of a super altruist speech to everyone, and you're right. Do your own research. Make sure that one of the advices that I give is don't invest more than 5% of your whole wallet at once, so that you can manage your money in the right way. If you lose 5%, no worries, you will make that up in the next investment. But anyways, Octavian, I wish you the best of luck. You are going to be great. You have so much ahead of you. The platform is looking great. Your Telegram is looking active. People love you. So keep going, okay? Keep pushing, brother.
Grazie, grazie
Prego,
mille.
prego, prego, prego.
Molto bene.
Grazie a te. Grazie a te. Thank you so much, guys. Octavian, I am out. We are out. AMA Central once again. Guys, do not forget we have an AMA with Mini Kishu next in like 1 hour, 2 hours from now. Yeah, Mini Kishu themselves. It is it's going to be a great time with Crypto Messiah too. So I'll see you there.
Yeah.
And see you there, Octavian. Thank you so much. Have a great
Thank you.
time.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye, guys.